So because I did the intro for the last 4 episodes, I think it's your turn.
2 of those episodes didn't come out, so
Okay.
it's really just been 2 episodes.
Okay, but
I could do it anyways. I'm feeling I'm feeling nice. I'm feeling generous on this Thursday morning.
Alrighty, go.
What's going on?
Come on, you gotta give it a little more enthusiasm.
Yo, what's going on, dude? Welcome back to the Inting podcast.
Oh, it's a Thursday.
Yeah, it's a little late.
Yeah.
I was a little sick yesterday.
He had a little sniffle whiffle. Alright, let's not do that again. So as of this recording, so far most of the teams have made it to the playoffs, or we already know most of the playoffs. I think
Well,
there's
not
two,
most of the teams made it.
not most of the teams.
Only the teams that
Mhm.
qualified made it.
Thank you, Denny. Really appreciate the correction here. Most of the matches have been done. I think there's just 2 more matches of group stages, and then that
I
would
think
be
it's just the decider in the lower bracket,
Mhm.
right?
So it goes
in Group C and Group D.
It's-
Just deciders.
FPX and Crew. They're going for the final spot, and then 100 Thieves and Fnatic are going for the final spot, which is crazy because of course DRX show up in the group stage, but then let's see them in the playoffs and see if they produce the same way.
Yeah.
Try not to lose. Try not to choke in playoff challenge. Impossible by DRX. History will repeat itself. Funny enough, DRX is the only APAC region that's alive and still kicking.
For real.
Everybody-
Represent.
They're the only team left. Everybody else has been out. They dominated their own group stage, but everyone else kind of struggled a little bit. But all good.
No worries.
All good.
Maybe a little bit. To
And
worry
then we
about.
might potentially only have one EMEA team in the playoffs because everybody else sucks. I think.
Yeah,
hopefully.
that's kind of crazy.
So
Wait.
yeah.
Oh yeah. If Liquid is the only team that makes it.
Yeah. So
Unlucky.
So surprisingly enough, Leviathan dominated their bracket. I think we had them getting out in the first round.
Yeah, I think we did.
We
did not. Well, I mean, to be fair, they were playing against Liquid first game, so that's pretty big gamble to take
Yeah.
on them winning that series. But
And then they first okay, and then I was completely wrong. Edward Gaming just completely flopped. So sorry. We kind of cursed them.
League org. L.
So yeah, we kind of jinxed the shit out of them because I kept praising that everyone's playing for second place and they're gonna win first. They couldn't even make it out of the first. They couldn't even win a single match.
Yeah.
Not a single BO3.
Okay, but something we were right about.
Mm-hmm.
Boom Esports got destroyed.
They got dogged.
They took a map in both of their games, but they never won.
Mm-hmm.
I think we were right about that.
All right. You see,
know
guys, we're kind of right. We're sometimes right. We're sometimes wrong.
We put them as a C or a D tier on the org tier list.
Yeah.
And they fucking lost. So our tier list is correct.
It's valid. It's valid pending.
Patent pending.
It's patent pending right now. But it's patent pending. But and then we got Group B right. We had Optic and Loud winning. There you go. We're chilling. The only thing about Group A is we had Leviathan and Edward Gaming, but L org, League org.
Unlucky.
Yeah. Do you think any Chinese people listen to our podcast?
Probably not.
Why? Yeah, because I don't know. Are we gonna get hate for them? Because L org, League org. I mean, they are kind of essentially a League org. I don't know what else they're in. Everybody else got something. They're just a League org. Maybe just after winning Worlds, maybe do something else, guys. Come on. What are y'all doing? And then XSET, NA represent. Oh, good thing about if you click playoffs, I've noticed.
Where?
Go up. Up. Go to playoffs over here. I've noticed if 100 Thieves wins, all 3 NA teams will be on the same bracket. Riot hates NA. I am genuinely convinced Riot hates NA.
Well, no.
I did it because they're on Group D, and the winners of Group D goes against XSET.
Yeah. Okay.
And
but
then, see, they
so
all.
so what? That's 100 Thieves versus XSET.
Liquid versus Optic.
Those are two.
So they never have a NA versus NA finals. Like if they always want, I don't know what's up with them, but like
Oh, I see what you're saying. I was confused.
yeah,
Okay.
they
right.
don't want NA to win. Convinced. Riot hates NA. Is it because they're owned by Tencent, or is that? Can we say that? No,
Probably.
no, because then Edward Gaming would be up. No, never mind.
EDG.
EDG, League org, L org, but so I mean, so far it's been pretty good. The teams that have been surprisingly definitely is Leviathan because they have always been the little brother to Crew.
Yeah, we kind of underestimated them big time.
Yeah, but it's been interesting to see them. So if I think I don't know who do you have making groups, and then we can decide on that.
Who do I have making groups?
Like, there's 2 teams left. There's FPX, the Masters winners from last Masters, and then we had Fnatic and Optic and 100 Thieves.
So I think I see FPX going because they beat Crew in the first round 2-0.
You think they won't mess up twice?
I think they'll just win. If they 2-0'd them, they're just better. Right?
Yeah, true.
Then
Fnatic and 100
I mean 100 Thieves won against Fnatic the first time, so you could say 100 Thieves, but like it was 1-2. It wasn't like it was a sweep. So, if Boaster's ass is feeling juicy, I think Fnatic can
You think if he twerks beforehand, it's an instant boost?
What team was it? It was in like
last Masters, I think.
No, it was in Masters 1 where they had the Tactibear ritual. Do you remember that? Where they sprayed the Tactibear spray on the ground?
I think that was NA. I think that was Gen G when they did that. I remember that.
Maybe they do that, but it's with Boaster and he's twerking.
So he's like twerking in the middle, then everyone's around
like,
him.
Around him, yeah.
Oh, like a ritual. Like they do like a ritual around it.
Yeah.
And then like be like boost, and then he'll just drop like 30 while IGLing. Oh shit! Wait, hold up. Someone, you think they'll listen to this before the game starts?
I hope so.
Okay. I think if they listen to this before the game starts, I think it'll probably be out by then. Not gonna lie. They might win it, yeah. But group stage has been interesting. So then next week will probably the playouts to start, so we'll see that. But yeah, so far VCT champion hasn't disappointed. It's been pretty interesting. Let's see if DRX doesn't choke again. Try not to choke challenge, impossible playoffs edition.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see that if they finally win something. Remember when they were like hyped up to be, oh my god, it's Vision Strikers. They're crazy. They're gonna dominate the Valorant world. They haven't.
Died.
They haven't dominated shit. They dominated Korea, but that's it.
Their 100-game win streak was because the game was new. Danny Pricken 2022.
So I got back in. So I finally got back into League. I finally hit level 30. Game is interesting. First game on, I got flamed because I picked Yone mid. I don't know if that's meta or not.
It is. You just weren't very good.
Yeah.
Not even trying to be a dick.
It's like I come back and then I'm like, all right, guys, I'll play lane. Then this like, what was I going against? Pantheon?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the Pantheon, and then he just kept like just aggro. He just kept egoing and me, just face checking me and killing me. Yeah. But I did better. I did better in the second game. Clearly mid is not my role. I should not be playing mid when I come back. It's interesting, but I don't know. It's not the best because I was watching a lot of pro play in LCS and stuff, and they picked Sylas. The issue with Sylas is right. His ultimate. When you kill somebody, it copies everybody else's. So I would have to learn all the champions to understand how his ultimate works. I was like, fuck that. I'm not picking him. So essentially, I'm not doing that.
No,
I'm not picking him. I think top 80 carries my sweet spot.
I think you should play Zach.
I'm not gonna play that slime fuck. Like, look at him.
He's so much fun.
Bro, he just slithers around and just jumps on people. The fuck does he do?
He's so much fun.
Tell me what's so interesting about him.
He bounces.
He just bounces?
Yeah. His E is a bounce.
Okay.
Like he jumps. His ult, he gets 4 bounces. His Q is he like shoots one of his arms out and he latches onto someone, and then if you auto attack like either a minion or another champion, it pulls them together and it slams them. And his W is a blob of his mask comes off and he does damage with it, but then he can pick it up to eat it for more health.
Jesus Christ. He just sounds like a meme pic.
Oh.
He's a meme.
He's so funny. When he jumps out of like when you do his E where he like launches himself, he's like Yahoo! it's so funny.
What the fuck? What does he play? What is his role usually?
You could play him jungle. You could play him support. You could play him top.
Is that
I played him top? No, he's like a tank. Like he kind of works top.
Oh, your merch, it could be valid. You know why? The C9 merch.
Yeah.
Because they're in the finals for the LCS.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say because they have the holes in their armpits on the sweatshirts.
No. Oh, do you want to talk? Is that an actual merch?
Let's go check right now.
Hold up. There's no shot they actually like that's actual merch. Because our friend Angie, she sent us a picture and she tagged Danny and was like, "Yo, Danny, you want this?" And I think I shit you not, it is hoodie, but their armpits, like it's like open on the armpit side. So we were wondering, we're like, there's no shot this shit's real. So we're gonna check right now if it's actually real. I don't think it's real. I think it was a meme, my guy. There's no shot.
Dude, I hope not.
Yeah, see, it's a meme. No shot it is. Holy shit. Is it down? Oh my god, do we keep going? Nah, see? There's no shots real.
Can I? Hoodies.
Yeah, no, okay.
Oh, unlucky, dude.
No, but because they're making they already qualified for Worlds, right? So we hopefully might see them in New York. Hopefully, if they don't suck. And then
I'll be repping the merch.
We got the merch ready. And then I got my 100 Thieves Attack on Titan hoodie. So if 100 Thieves make it, it's a quarters. It's valid. So then we got that. Oh. By the way, I don't know if you noticed. Multiverse. I don't know if you saw, but they got a massive update. They fixed the hitbox. Like, they reworked the whole game.
Does it feel better?
So, it comes, actually, funny enough, it comes out today.
Oh.
So, I need to show you the fucking hitbox that they did. It is the multiverse. Like, updates.
Verse.
Patch notes. Okay. I need you to look at the hitbox if it shows here. I don't think so. It's gonna show here. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with fighting games, but hitboxes are the most important thing in the game. If you have bad hitbox, it's not gonna be good. Hitbox. Is it this one?
It's the one you just looked at.
I did just look at this, didn't I? So, why can I not find the fucking hitbox? Oh my god.
What, did you see a picture of it?
Yeah.
Search on Google Images.
What the fuck? Where is it? Look at this shit. So, previous hitbox used to be just a big, like, penis-looking
Wow, they
hitbox.
Actually took the time to, like, fit it around the character?
Yeah.
That's insane.
So, I don't know if you guys know, Multiverse is a game just like Smash, but it's under the Warner Brothers copyright. So, anything that Warner Brothers owns could be a fighter in Multiverse. So, for example, you'll get like Bugs Bunny, Shaggy, Batman, Wonder Woman, Jake, Steven Universe. Anything Warner Brothers owns can be in Multiverse as a fighter. It's a possibility. So this patch today, it came out where they actually gave them an actual hitbox.
Dude, this looks like the game was made in 10 minutes. Like, looking at this picture, they're like, close enough.
Yeah. So if you guys look this up, or if you guys see this, look up Multiverse patch notes hitbox and go to the images. Go to the first image, and you'll understand what the fuck. Because this game has been out for what, close to 3 months, and we've been playing on a hitbox that looks like a penis. Like,
dude, that's so low effort. That's like
Jesus Christ. Like, I did not know how bad the hitbox was that and someone tweeted it out, and then everyone's like, "Wait a minute, what?"
Is that the only one that's like this?
Yeah, that's the only one they showed right now. But like the hitbox in general is just like,
oh yeah, it's just like the whole person.
like the hitbox doesn't change because when usually
Yeah.
hitbox like as the character moves, the hitbox changes. No matter what your move was, it kept the same hitbox. It was just the same thing.
Yeah.
So you would get hit by combos, you'd get hit by abilities where I'm like, my character's not even touching it. But no, it's because of how they registered it. So now the game actually feels like, there's a challenge to it, which is nice. Which
easy game.
Yeah, which is like, it pissed me off because I'm like, dude, how the fuck am I getting hit? Now I know why. Because they don't know how to, they didn't register a good fucking hitbox, which pisses me off now. Yeah, I was like at 3 a.m. yesterday, right? Was staying up. Then I saw this on Twitter. Bro, I was fuming. I was like, what the fuck? I got onto a game and I was like, this explains a lot. Because I actually was looking at the detail when I did my combos, and I was like, dude, what? It pissed me off. It pissed me the fuck off. Because now I'm like, all right, so the game is this is an actual fighting game now.
Oh. Yeah. Dude, for a game that's like seems to be as high budget as this game is, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, imagine like this was like in Smash or like Guilty Gear or like Fighters. This wouldn't like
I
this.
mean, people would probably not care if it was in Smash because like people complain about Smash already enough. If this was how Gear worked, though, game be unplayable.
Yeah, if this was Gear, Fighters, Tekken. Imagine if this was like fucking in Tekken, because Tekken is it's a lot of not is it Tekken where it's like mostly boxing?
Yeah, it's a lot like poking is a lot more important in Tekken, and like combos are just tough, man. Like you gotta know like how everything is gonna bounce the person that you're hitting them, so then you know if you could hit them again.
Yeah, which is again, but like they've registered it where like each like a combo like actually lands on the person. So it's like now it's. I mean, thankfully they fixed it. But I mean, how is this released? How did you release this game with like that kind of hitbox? There's like there was a whole
that's
Evo.
Embarrassing.
By the way, this was an Evo 2v2 Evo. Why the fuck did this make Evo if it was this registered? Like, it makes zero sense to me that this came up like that.
I don't know, dude. This is
fucking
embarrassing, dude.
It is embarrassing, but I mean, thankfully they fucking fixed it before the game actually really blew up. I mean, don't get me wrong, the game is very big right now. Actually, I think it's the biggest fighting game on Steam right now. I saw the Steam market. It was averaging like 13, 14,000 people concurrently.
That's not bad.
Yeah, compared to
a fighting game.
Yeah, I don't know if they count like worldwide. I don't know if they count like other games. I don't know if it's only on Steam, but that's only on Steam.
Well, Steam Charts only does Steam.
Yeah, so I don't know how. I don't know where else is being sold because you can.
What else is it on? PlayStation.
There's PlayStation, Xbox, all that.
Oh, it is. It's just it's just not on Switch.
Yeah, because I feel like a lot of Smash players will probably switch to this just because one, Nintendo doesn't give a shit about their game.
Well, Nintendo said that they're done with Smash.
Yeah,
like they released Sora, right, and then they said that was it. So
I don't know how to feel about fighting games doing that, just because. Okay, so you release your final character, right? You say the game is done. Well, are you either making a new fighting game, or you just feel like you gave up on it? Because Smash is something that you shouldn't give up on. It's something that'll live. Because think about it, Melee is still being played professionally in big tournaments till this day, and that game is almost like 20 years old.
Yeah.
So
this game, I mean, Smash Ultimate is 4 years old now. Like,
I feel like they shouldn't give up on the game. Like, they should release patch notes. Because they did that for fighters.
They could do balance changes. But I don't know. Like, people play Melee not because like of how balanced the game is, but because of how deep mechanically the game is. You know? Whereas like in Ultimate, I'm not gonna come out here and say that it's not as mechanical, but there aren't things like wave dashing and stuff like that in Ultimate that to get people to keep playing the game, there's just a lot of characters that have and I don't know. I feel like they're generally pretty balanced. There are a couple outliers, like I know Pikachu's just insane.
Yeah.
And stuff like that, but most people are viable in Smash, I think. So, I don't know.
Because right now, the discussion in the Smash community is that Steve is broken. Like he has too much kit. Like his kit is too powerful.
Yeah.
So then some tournaments have actually banned him. Because it's like, if Nintendo's not gonna fix it, we're just gonna ban him.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like that because, for example, what if they did that in Valorant, where they're like they release all their characters and be like, all right, guys, whatever you guys get, there you go, just deal with it. And then it's gonna be the same meta, dry meta, that people are just gonna stop playing the game. So that, like that's what I'm thinking. I mean,
yeah, but
wrong,
the thing is,
but
it's also different for something like Valorant than it is for a fighting game. Because like in a fighting game, it's like optimally you want everyone to be equal strength. So then the game is balanced.
Yeah.
Right? People aren't picking OP people. But like in something like Valorant, if they change things about people, it changes the entire meta. So like yeah, it keeps it interesting, but like it doesn't seem like the goal in Valorant, at least for the devs, is to keep things balanced. It's to keep things from being overpowered, but it's really to change the meta and the game speed is what is keeping people playing it. Which I mean is cool, but like people are still playing CS:GO 10 years later, and what have they added that has changed the game?
The only thing I've seen from CS:GO recently is they changed the M4A41 as the silencer. They made that gun just more stronger. The thing is, like, you wanna know something funny I've noticed? Before Valorant came out, CS:GO there was barely any patch notes, like actual like gun patch notes, right?
Mm-hmm.
The second Valorant started releasing and then it started blowing up, CS:GO started making balance changes. They started updating the maps. They started doing all that just because when Valorant was competing. So
to keep it relevant.
It was because Valorant was like it was stealing all their pros. Everybody wanted to go pro in Valorant. Everyone wanted to go to Valorant. It was more fun, newer, better experience, better content, everything. So I was hoping. I feel like Smash and Multiverse are having the kind of the same thing. Because if you think about it, it is like that because Smash is that dominating fighting game, platformer game that dominated essentially the whole time. Nothing can compete with it. Same thing with CS:GO. It's a 5v5 tactical shooter that dominated and nothing was even close to competing it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't consider Overwatch a tactical shooter, so no, I'm not considering it that. So
yeah, Overwatch is like a hero shooter.
Yeah, it's not a tactical shooter. So Valorant came out, it started blowing up, it's doing amazing, it's growing still, and then CS:GO was like, oh shit, let's actually, patch our fucking game when it comes to that.
What a concept. Patching the game.
Yeah, patching the game and like actually caring about the people. So there's that. And I feel like Nintendo should do what Multiverse is doing right now because Multiverse is coming out. Minus the hitbox. They're fixing the game. They're doing balance changes. They're listening to the community. They allowed it in Evo. Still don't know why Smash is not in Evo. That is the dumbest decision.
Nintendo doesn't like their games being in Evo. It's not Evo's choice.
It's Nintendo. Yeah, by the way, it's not Evo's choice. Nintendo themselves pulled out and made sure Smash was not in Evo.
Because they used to play Melee in Evo. They used to play Ultimate too, but like Melee especially was in for the longest time, and then Nintendo like requested that they got Melee pulled out.
And then they put Ultimate because new game. All right, perfect. That's fine, right? That's fair. Then after a few years, it was like after literally this last Evo, they were like, yeah, no, we don't want it here anymore. Yeah. And then everyone was like, dude, this is fucked. Because Smash is still a very big community. Like you might not see it maybe in the viewership, but it's a very big community. Like huge community. So it's kind of fucked that they did that to it. and I feel like Nintendo, this should be like a slap in the face right now for what Multiverse is, because Multiverse is doing very well. I don't know. I know mostly it's a 2v2, but I feel like it could go into a 1v1 to its own, and
Multiverse?
Yeah, Multiverse. I feel like it's right now. It's too. It's like the Valorant effect. It was too easy. There wasn't much things going on, and like it was easy to understand. But I feel like it's slowly gonna start
As they add stuff.
as they add stuff. It's slowly gonna become like more like mechanical. Is gonna be like you're gonna have to understand the game more, and I feel like that's what's gonna happen. And then Smash is gonna slowly not go away. It's still gonna be there, but like the rise of Multiverse might start overshadowing it and stuff, and regarding content and all that, and esports, because again, Evo, and it's actually holding really big tournaments like with actual prize pools. Because Smash doesn't really have much prize pools, to be honest with you. It's more just the pride thing, but Multiverse has pride and prize pool. So keep that in mind. And
fighting games just as a whole don't have big prize pools, no matter what. Like an Evo title isn't that much money.
Yeah, it's just the pride.
The clout.
It's a clout, and then with the clout comes with other. And then if you do well, if you bounce off of it, you can ride off the clout with Evo.
Do you ever ride the clout?
No, because I can't physically ride it. Like, how are you supposed to ride a clout?
Like a horse.
But like, how big is clout?
About yay big.
I can't ride something like about like 2 feet. That's like, I don't know. Like,
unlucky.
Yeah, I don't. Can you ride?
I can ride the clout.
How big is the clout though?
About yay big.
That's like 2 feet.
About yay big.
What are you riding, a pony at that point?
Yeah.
So the clout is a pony.
Or it's like a big dog.
How big is the dog?
Big enough.
Is it bigger than your dog?
Yeah, my dog's tiny.
But what if you crush it? Then you crush the clout.
Unlucky.
Fair enough. That's fair. Oh yeah, I gotta buy tickets today. So gotta buy tickets for Worlds, and then
we'll be there.
We'll be
there.
I can't wait, because I put literally a calendar and a reminder to tell me to when the tickets go on sale. So for EST, it's supposed to go on 12 p.m. EST, and I put a reminder to tell myself, because I was gonna get front row seats. I understand, doesn't really matter, because like, I was gonna get like really close seats, like somewhere close to front row, because I know it doesn't really matter, because again, you're looking at the big screen, but it's just to like, to see their faces. Because imagine if I could see Faker, and I could see like Bjergsen, I can see like all these big shots, I could see like Jankos, all that in like up and close. It'd be pretty sick. So I was gonna do that, and yeah, because there's not any other event going on here in New York, New Jersey, New York at least. We really chose the worst spot to do esports in. We just got struck with wrong hand.
Yeah, unlucky. What can you do?
What do you?
Inting Esports.
Inting Esports. L Esports. L Podcast.
Yeah.
What have you been playing lately?
League.
Have you actually only been playing League?
I finished Spider-Man the other day.
How was that?
It was really good. Highly recommend.
What would you say that's good thing? What's so good about it?
The combat feels really good. Like, you've played the Batman Arkham games before. It kind of feels like a more fleshed out version of that, because like, since you're Spider-Man, you could like swing around and shit like mid combat, and you could like throw people around with your webs and stuff. So it feels like a more advanced version of that. And then the swinging, like when you're swinging in the open world, it just feels really good. Like, I don't think there's been a Spider-Man game that has gotten it right like this game has.
So, have you done with any of the mods? Like the memes you've seen?
I haven't. I want to try the Kermit mod though. That looks fun.
Because I know when God of War came out on PC, there was the Homer Simpson mod.
Is that shit just like on the Steam Marketplace?
Yeah, you just go on it should be on the Steam Market, because like that's how everybody gets their mods, because it's published on Steam and then their mods. You either have to download it separately and put it onto the file, or you could just do it through Steam.
Alright, let me go to the library. Spider-Man.
And then Community Hub, maybe? Yeah. Either that or you have to download it separately. So like you put it into the file of of Spider-Man. That's really interesting because I know I played all the God of Wars except the 2018 one.
It's on PC now.
Yeah, I wanted to play the 2018 one because Ragnarok is coming out soon, and that's a sequel to this one.
That one's only coming out on PlayStation as of now, though.
Yeah,
unfortunate.
Apparently, and then a few months later, it's on PC.
So it's supposed to be soon. It's gonna be on PC.
Yeah, because like PlayStation, what they want to do now, which okay, I don't know if you guys know, PlayStation.
They want to be on PC.
Yeah, they want to be on PC, but before, like back then, they were very PlayStation heavy. Like they did not want anything to do with Xbox. They didn't want anything to do with Nintendo. Nobody. They wanted no partnership with anybody. They wanted strictly just to be themselves. So seeing them actually, be like, hey, PC's kind of like lit.
Well, the problem that they're finding is that like, if you're buying a PlayStation today, you're dumb. Like, if you're gonna buy a console, buy Xbox, because Xbox Game Pass is such a good deal that it's stupid to be bought. Like, PlayStation doesn't have a service like that.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I think Game Pass is like $10 a month, $20 a month or something, but you get literally every game for free.
Yeah,
literally everything, and you can just play whatever you want whenever you want.
Mm-hmm.
But fucking. So I don't know why PlayStation hasn't done that already, but I guess they're just trying to grab as much money as they can by releasing their games on other platforms to be able to make more money.
Yeah. Because like or just buy it a PC, because then you can, because every Xbox and PlayStation, they're releasing all their exclusive titles onto PC. Xbox, they released Halo on PC.
Mm-hmm.
Look how that did. PlayStation, they released God of War, Uncharted,
now Spider-Man.
So they released all that onto PC. They need to know that everything's going on PC. Now, the only company that hasn't done that shit is Nintendo. They're literally the last company.
Nintendo doesn't need to. That's the thing. They don't need to. They could, but
I'm telling you right now, if Smash was on PC, you have no idea how they would double in sales.
Yeah, but the thing is, Nintendo's making more money off their Switches than they are
on the games.
So like, if they want to sell Switches, but keep it exclusive. People are gonna buy Switches.
I understand that, but look at what for example, there's a game called Hades.
Yeah,
I don't know if you know that.
Yeah,
it was only on Nintendo for a bit. Then they find out. Then they released it on Steam, and then the sales went up on it.
Yeah.
So I feel like you should. Maybe I don't know about the exclusive titles, but I feel like you should slowly start moving to PC, because it hasn't hurt Sony. It hasn't hurt Xbox when they did it. So like when they're releasing all the exclusive titles onto PC, it's still not hurting the company. They're still making bank off of it. Like for example, what I feel like Sony's doing smart about it is they're releasing God of War, right? They're releasing it first on PlayStation, then a few months later, they're releasing it on PC. So it's like saying, hey, if you really want to play the game, you should get a PlayStation. So then, unless you want to wait a few months and it dies down a little bit, then you can get it on PC. So
yeah,
I think it's more hitting the content. So I feel like content creation, like YouTubers and all that, I feel like it's kind of hitting them. It's like forcing them. It's like, hey, we should promote our game, make it think of like, hey, it's only exclusively on this.
Get it on PlayStation.
You should get it on PlayStation, blah, blah, blah. And then it'll make sales and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
That's how it really works. And that's how I feel like gaming companies are right now.
I don't know, it's whack. At least some stuff is coming to PC. I mean, I have a Switch, so I'm not gonna complain about the Nintendo.
Are you getting the new Pokemon?
No.
Oh, I am.
Probably not.
I got Sword and Shield, which is like a bit lackluster, but I still played it and beat it. So then I'm getting the new one because this new one actually fixes everything the Sword and Shield had. It's just like overall better.
See, like I respect Pokemon for what it is, but it's just not like my type of game. I played Diamond and Pearl back when that came out, and that's the last Pokemon I played.
The last Pokemon before Sword and Shield I played was Black and White, and that was in 2012.
Yeah, I think Diamond and Shield was... Or Diamond and Pearl.
It was like 2009, 2010?
2010.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. But the thing is, they're starting to remake the old Pokemon.
Yeah, I saw that they released like
Diamond and Pearl.
Brilliant Diamond and something Pearl or whatever.
Yeah, they just remade it.
And it looked good, but it's like $60.
Yeah, which is like
the game. I mean, yeah, they make it in like the 3D way that
Diamond and Pearl.
new games are.
I don't know if they made Diamond and Pearl the 3D way, but even if they made it the pixelated way, if they just reskinned it and just made it like really nice,
it's not $60.
Maybe if they made it like $30.
It wasn't $60 back then.
Yeah, it wasn't like, why are you making it $60 now? I think because they know they're hitting the nostalgia.
Yeah.
I mean, don't be wrong. If Black and White came out and they remastered it, I'm not gonna lie to you, I would pay $60 because I just want the nostalgia. Because Black and White is easily, in my opinion, the best Pokemon ever produced.
I wouldn't know.
That's a hot take, but I say Black and White was the best.
That was the first
Pokemon.
That was like the first 3D one, right?
It was kind of 3D.
It was like on the 3DS, so it had like a 3D shader kind of thing on it.
Yeah, but then that was like the first one that had like 3D shaders on it.
Yeah,
but it was like everything: the Pokemon, the starters, the legendaries, the story, the music, the world building, everything about that game was just so good.
Huh.
I loved Black and White so much. And then, of course, Black and White 2. Black and White 2, you should only get it if you want to continue. It was just continue the story.
When did they make Black and White 2?
Because there was just continuation.
Or when?
Like 2 years later.
Oh.
Yeah. It was just a continuation of the story. That's really what it was. Everything was mostly the same. But it was still like, if you want to know what happens more in the story, yeah, you can get it. But if you didn't want to, if you didn't care, just get Black and White. That's all you needed. But it was just, it was so good. Like, it was easily the best Pokemon. I loved everything about that Pokemon.
Nice.
But, yeah, I think that's all we have for today.
Cool.
We have, hopefully, I think we should have guests for next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Files got corrupted on 2 interviews back to back, so those are getting delayed, unfortunately.
Yeah, we recorded 2 episodes with two very good guests. We're not gonna say who, but we had some really, really good guests. It was really good.
They were good interviews. I'm upset.
Yeah, it was actually so much fun because I kind of felt bad because I felt like we wasted their time a little bit because like it was like a 40-minute podcast, and then it turns out Danny texted me. He's like,
we have a problem.
We got an issue,
but. Well, we'll get them.
I think they were cool about it though. They were like they were chill about it. They were like, no, it's all right. We'll reschedule. Cool. But yeah, stay updated. We'll let you know when the. Hopefully, it should start coming out on Wednesdays. You know, just these past few weeks have been
a little hectic.
It's been a little wobbly. So, yeah. See you guys later. I love you guys.
Bye bye.
Love you.